In the stillness of a room, a conversation unfolds that echoes the silent turmoil of two hearts. The room, adorned with the simple elegance of everyday life, stands as a testament to the lives of the people it shelters. Its walls, once bare, now speak volumes of tales untold, adorned with pictures of joy, love, and dreams, each marking a milestone for the two hearts it cradles. Within this sanctuary, the ticking of a wall clock is a constant companion, its rhythmic heartbeat an ode to the passage of time. The soft glow of a desk lamp illuminates the room, casting a warm, low light that gently teases the shadows into dancing figures on the wall. Seated in the room is Meera, a young woman embraced the joys of motherhood. Her face, an exquisite canvas of emotion, mirrors the paradox of her existence. A gentle glow of motherhood cloaks her, yet somewhere in her eyes there exists a shadow, a hint of despair that clings to her like a silent prayer. In her arms, she cradles the fruit of her love, an infant who, oblivious to the surrounding tension, snoozes peacefully. The baby, a beacon of innocence and hope, shows no signs of the silent storm brewing within the tranquility of the room. Breaking the silence, Meera calls out, her voice carrying a mellifluous blend of love, worry, and a plea for understanding. She calls out to Sid, her husband. Sid, the other half of her existence, the one who completes the jigsaw of her life. On the other side of the room, immersed in the digital chaos of pixels and colors, sits Sid. A freelance graphic designer by profession, Sid battles his own demons. The virtual battlefield of the erratic demands of his clients and the constant need to push the creative envelope have waged a war within him, leaving him stressed and frustrated. His eyes, once lively and sparkling, now showcase a dull, tired look, a look that silently echoes his internal struggle. His fingers, moving deftly over the keyboard, weave a symphony of clicks that echo in the silence. His posture, slouched over his work, is an unspoken testament to his silent fight. His attention, split between the demands of his work and the pleas of his wife, is caught in an intricate dance of love and responsibility. The line between professional and personal life blurs as he tries to balance the scales, his heart yearning to tend to Meera while his mind battles the demands of his profession. Meera's voice cuts through this silent chaos, a beacon of reality amidst the virtual war zone. Sid, entrenched in his work, a freelance graphic designer battling his own demons of stress and frustration, responds with a distracted hum. Meera implores for a conversation, a dialogue about the state of their union. It wasn't a demand, nor an ultimatum. It was a plea, a desperate cry for a change, a shift from the silent battles they'd been facing. She yearned for a connection, a shared understanding that had been dwindling for far too long. A conversation, she thought, would be the first step towards bridging the widening gap between them. Sid, however, seemed lost in his own world. He was engrossed in an endless cycle of mounting bills that never seemed to lessen. The struggle to find clients was taking a toll on him, draining him of his energy, his time, his interest in everything else. It seemed as if he was fighting a losing battle against an unseen adversary, a monster called responsibility that kept him from noticing the silent storm brewing in his home. Meera watched as Sid brushed off her concerns, as if they were irrelevant, as if they were important than the financial burdens he carried. The dismissal stung her, forcing her to question the longevity of their love, the strength of their bond. She voiced her feelings, her concerns in the quietest of whispers, almost scared to break the silence that had enveloped them. He was always busy, a fact that Meera pointed out with a twinge. The constant preoccupations seemed to have changed the man she'd fallen in love with. The carefree spirit, the spontaneous laughter, the shared dreams, all seemed like a distant memory, replaced by a shadow of a man who had lost his way in the burden of responsibilities. They spoke of expenses, of problems, of the growing distance between them. It was a conversation that seemed to surround everything but them, everything but their relationship. The words seemed to flow like a river, but the essence, the true meaning, was lost somewhere in the whirlwind of their individual concerns. Meera voiced her fears. They no longer talked, laughed, or touched as they once did. It was a reality she had come to accept, a reality that made her heart ache with longing. She missed their shared laughter, late-night talks, the stolen touches under the blanket. She missed the connection they had, the way they understood each other, the way they needed each other. Sid, taken aback, denies these claims. He was not prepared for this confrontation, this reality check. He had been so absorbed in his own problems, he had failed to see the changes in their relationship, the changes in Meera. Her words were like a wake-up call, a painful reminder of the love they were losing. But Meera presses on, questioning the state of their relationship. She asked him when was the last time they truly connected. When was the last they shared their dreams, their fears, their love? When was the last time they made love, not out of necessity, but out of desire, out of the burning love they had for each other? Sid, taken aback, denies these claims, but Meera on, questioning when was the last time they truly connected, when they last enjoyed each other's company, when they last made love. Sid admits to missing their old life, but argues that their priorities have changed. They have responsibilities now, their children, their jobs, their bills. But Meera insists that they need to take care of their relationship too, that it's not just about surviving, but also about living. Sid feels he's doing the best he can, but Meera disagrees. She yearns for his attention, his understanding, his love. She accuses him of being oblivious to her feelings, her needs, her struggles. When Sid asks about her struggles, she reveals the depth of her pain. She hates herself, feels fat, ugly, worthless. Sid protests, but Meera insists on her self-perception. She accuses him of not showing her love, of not making her feel desired. Sid explains his hesitation to touch her, attributing it to his fear of hurting her or the baby. But Meera sees this as an excuse, a cover for his lack of interest in her. She accuses him of not loving her anymore, of not wanting her, of not needing her. As the conversation spirals, Meera declares that she no longer cares about Sid, their marriage, or their unborn child. She wishes she never married him, never got pregnant with his child. In a heartbreaking finale, Meera declares their relationship over, and with a suitcase in hand, she leaves, leaving Sid in the echoing silence of their once shared life.
Ever wondered why two people seemingly perfect for each other end up in a constant cycle of disagreements? The answer lies not in their incompatibility, but in their lack of communication and understanding. They've been focusing solely on their problems and responsibilities, forgetting to express love and appreciation for each other. Taking each other for granted has led to a projection of insecurities and frustrations onto one another, creating a blame game that only escalates their unhappiness. The consequences of this perpetual battle are far-reaching, causing not only emotional distress, mental exhaustion, and physical tension, but also a potential relationship breakdown. These fights can lead to feelings of anger, sadness, guilt, shame, fear, and loneliness, and may even result in health problems such as insomnia, headaches, or high blood pressure. The trust, respect, and love they once had for each other may also deteriorate over time. The impact doesn't stop with them. Their children may experience psychological trauma, behavioral problems, developmental delays, and social difficulties. Witnessing or hearing their parents' arguments can shake their sense of security, stability, and happiness. This emotional turmoil can lead to anxiety, depression, aggression, or withdrawal, and can interfere with their academic performance, peer relationships, and self-esteem. But all is not lost. They can refocus on the positive aspects of their relationship, their shared history and memories, their common values and goals, their mutual support and encouragement, and their complementary personalities and skills. By acknowledging their differences and expressing gratitude, they can reaffirm their respect for each other and work together to achieve their personal and professional goals. To rekindle their romance, they can spend quality time together, free from distractions. Date nights, vacations, and adventurous activities can provide an escape from their daily routine and stress. They can try something new, challenge each other, and create new memories together. In sum, the key to resolving their fights is communication and understanding. By focusing on the positive aspects of their relationship and spending quality time together, they can rekindle their romance and rebuild their trust, respect, and love for each other. And remember, it's not about winning the argument, but understanding the other's point of view. Voiceover. Now that we've discussed the key to resolving fights, we'd like to hear from you. What are some thumb rules you follow in these situations? What's your secret to maintaining harmony in your relationships? Please share your thoughts and experiences in the comment section below. We value your input and look forward to learning from your wisdom.